get down to brass tacks, gentlemen.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's just cut the crap and get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
But let's get the brass tacks here.
Need to fucking practice, Randy!
What's going on, beautiful people? It is the Brass Tacks Podcast, episode 98. And it is a beautiful day. Welcome. We are your hosts, Rick and Adam. My name is Rick.
98 degrees, dude.
Good man. Look it up. That's Adam. And today we're joined by the illustrious Rabbi Red Eye as well. How you doing, sir?
Salute to you.
Take the fucking fentanyl patches off, man. Getting tired of it.
Ball of energy. He's a ball of energy.
Yeah, he really is. It's because he spends all of his time following these goddamn YouTube political pundits and their beefs and their online beefs and shit. He just has no energy at the end of the week.
Well,
That
to be
might be
fair,
true.
I follow them as well, so.
Right, but you don't do fentanyl. You do rock cocaine, so.
Yeah, it's the reverse.
Exactly.
180 out.
Yeah, Robbie, I'm not concerned about your drug use as much as I am which drugs you're using. Get yourself some of that
No, you're
rock
just
cocaine we've
picky
all
like
been
that.
hearing about since the 80s.
Rick, it's 4th of July. You should be wearing the same shirt as I am.
I mean, I should be, but I dressed in black today because it's just a somber day, you know. It's
Johnny Cash.
It's very somber because, you know, the authority on America, Toby Keith, has closed the book on America, as it were, with his latest song.
TK.
Yeah, with his latest song, Happy Birthday, America. And obviously, we're not allowed to, we can't play it on here or else we'll get one of those beautiful copyright strikes that we all love so much. But I encourage you to listen to it for the comedic value because it's everything you would expect out of a Toby Keith song. Like, we all remember, we were right before the show, we were talking about his fucking, his 9/11 song that came out and, the whole, we'll put a boot in your ass for America, all that burr, burr, burr stuff. And this one has, the same burr, 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 but it's I'm a victim, burr, 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 and stuff like that.
He's a victim.
Yeah. He's victim.
Yeah, I didn't listen to this song. Are there lyrics that we can look at?
Yeah, there are. Let me, I have an article pulled up, but here, let me find the lyrics real quick.
Oh boy. Don't look at the
It's
search.
on that article, isn't it?
Don't look at that search.
What? Happy birthday.
I think it's it was in that article, I think. All right.
Oh, was it? Hold on, let me double check. I'm not going to switch the monitor over until I have... Robbie, you lying motherfucker.
No, keep going.
I'm going. Yeah, now I'm in the comment section.
These are comments, dude.
Jesus Christ.
It was a different article. The article I saw had it in there. Didn't use the article. I don't know.
It didn't.
Hold on, let me see here.
It did.
Happy Birthday, America
False flag.
lyrics. Oh, here we go. This is it. Look at that, man. Here you go, fellas at home, ladies at home, all that good shit. This is Happy Birthday, America by Kobe Teeth. I almost said Kobe Teeth.
Kobe teeth, dude.
It's just beef with teeth sticking out of it. That's a bad joke.
Well, it's better than being stuck to a mountain.
What? Oh, Kobe. Oh, dude. Not cool. Not okay, Adam. Goddamn.
Yeah. Call it.
Okay.
Again,
now.
with your anti-humor jokes that are getting too good now. They're getting way too fucking good. It's not even anti-humor anymore. It's just, it takes a minute. It's a slow burn. Let's see here. So the chorus is Happy Birthday, America. It's the 4th of July. I get to wake up in your freedom, but sometimes I wonder why. Seems like everybody's pissing on the red, white, and blue. Happy birthday, America. Whatever's left of you. Dude. Yo,
Wow.
look at this first verse. You were the darling when you saved the world. WW1 and 2. France would just be part of Germany now if it hadn't been for you.
These aren't even real lyrics, dude.
These are actual lyrics to this song. Like I said, I listened to it earlier, dude. This is every bit of what you're gonna get out of this song. And that's the thing is like, first of all, I take issue with any celebrity or any artist in general trying to like push their political agenda or their beliefs through their art and shit like that. Like I just hate that. Like don't try to sway me with your country music. But the part that really pisses me off is the fact that there's millions of people that are going to follow this guy's mentality. And so essentially he's steering the emotional direction of a mass group of people who are dumb enough to buy into this shit. Basically anyone out there choosing sides. And
there'll be millions.
yeah, and it pisses me off because like the modern person can't see past this. Like everything is politicized now. TV, movies, music, every little aspect of our lives. We can't just take a break from the chaos that is this planet and enjoy things. Enjoy things as simple as just music. Can't even have that.
Well, unless you remember, I mean, we're the darlings, dude. World War I and World War II.
That's another thing. The choice of words in this song, the verbiage, darlin'. These are all these, and this is another thing too. Where's that other line?
Have you heard someone say darling in the past
Not
20 years?
Not since I got back from the 20s, dude.
Unless it's ironic,
Yep.
I've actually probably never heard it.
Nowadays, I think if you
I
call
get
someone
called
darling,
darling
you're
all the
gonna go to HR. You can't be calling people darling.
I like it. I like being called darling.
I'm sure you do, but I think it's in the workplace. It's probably the verbal equivalent of pinching someone's ass.
Yeah.
Can't have it.
Depends where you are.
This
Go
is, yeah.
Places pinching ass is acceptable.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's a bridge. There's a bridge to the song. All the broken down cities by the left's design, and the right can't seem to get it right most of the time.
Most of the time.
Every time I go to town and vote, implying that he's speaking to these rural living people who have to drive into populated areas to vote. It says, every time I go to town and vote, I just come home with the blues. He comes home with the blues because the lesser of two evils is all we ever get to choose. Probably the only,
true.
yeah, I was going to say, it's the only part of the song that I'm halfway like, yeah, I mean, okay, I think a lot of people feel that way. But, you know, when you start involving things like directions, left and right, all that stuff.
Every time I go to vote, every time I go to town and vote,
Yeah.
who the fuck is voting, dude?
Well, another good
This
point.
guy thinks he's fucking cool, dude. Oh, every time I go to town and vote, oh, okay, because you're a responsible citizen, because like you have a choice.
Yeah, I know. It's
I'm
dude.
gonna choose this shithead or this shithead who the establishment have chosen, so it doesn't really
Right.
matter. So
This song is just Drek. It's just more Drek. It's like it's just like what we were saying, you know, the whole 9/11, you know, that bullshit. They're just appealing to people who have no real direction, don't cultivate information for themselves, would rather listen to some washed up countryman sing the blues on a guitar with his there's a part of the song I was telling you guys about where he just goes like he tries to do this elongated note hold. It's so bad.
Well, he's relatable because he's actually independent. He was a lifelong registered Democrat until 2008, and he's been independent ever since. A lot of people assume maybe he's Republican. So he's actually relatable to actually most of the country because there's really more people that are independents rather than Republicans or Democrats.
Right. And going, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Doing like it says, end up when they decide to vote, they end up having to choose the lesser of two evils between red and blue, Democrat and Republican, you know?
Yeah, true. That's a good point, yeah.
is he virtue signaling with this blue scarf?
Oh,
do you think?
fuck. See, no, that's the thing.
Oh, maybe he's a troll, dude. Maybe he's trolling now. Look, he's got a blue scarf, dude.
Maybe it's Q. Who
flashing-
knows?
He's flashing to the Democrats, dude.
He's flashing to the Democrats. Maybe he's flashing to the Crips. You ever think about that? Why has no one ever brought that up? Has that conjugation ever been made? The fucking why are Republicans red and Democrats are blue? It's like,
Yeah, it's always been.
Yeah, that's
People have done that. I think
saying.
Killer Mike's done it. I think South Park's done that, haven't they?
just secretly being bankrolled by like the Bloods and Crips. That's where all these super PACs are being funded from. Anyway, rest in peace, America. It was cool. It was cool. I mean, who releases this right before 4th of July, man? Especially when we need a morale boost. We don't need this.
It's a very good
World's
point.
on fire.
But that's
Is it,
what
though?
pisses me off is it's not on fire. It's just we have the internet and we have every single angle that someone can throw political agendas at us. They're doing it. And this asshole, when he should be taking a step back or figuring out a way to like break up the monotony of it, he's just jumping right on that fucking gravy train because he knows this is another payday for him. I hate artists who capitalize on the zeitgeist's emotional state. You're not an artist. You're an opportunist at that point.
Well,
They kind of all are to a certain degree. So
yeah, there's opportunity in art.
Well, like I'd say most mainstream artists are not artists because they're just given these cookie cutter frameworks that they need to go by if they want to remain in the spotlight.
have you been Googling Home Depot products? There's right.
No, so okay, I'm glad you bring that up, dude. I'm really glad you bring that up because normally I get like guitar ads and shit like that, or if I search out certain videos or certain articles, I'll get products related to that. And so recently, like just today and last night, I've been getting these fucking weird ads for shit that I've never looked for. Like I've never needed a drill or anything like that. I have done very little to no drill work in my life. I think the last time I used a power drill was at your house, Adam, for the horse run.
Wow. Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's it. But yeah, no power tools had been sent, nor had they been looked for. So I don't know why I'm getting these particular ads. I'm also
Tell you need to buy power tools.
yeah, and I don't get that. It's like, hey, the world thinks you're not man enough, and that's the thing. Got testosterone in spades. I don't need any more.
For your search history, maybe you should buy some drills.
I think they're going by my X-Hamster searches. And
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
T-zone drill time. I like just shit like that.
Double entendres.
Yeah.
Is Ryobi the name of some special like star of you like that you know of?
No, I wish. That would be kind of funny. I don't think there's any. I'm gonna jinx myself by saying this, but I don't think there's any porn stars with power tool names. I feel like
there's a porn star named Ryobi.
Hammers.
maybe in Harlem. No, fuck me.
Yeah, there's someone has the name Ryobi out there. I'm assuming.
I don't like that you're just sitting there like not laughing at my jokes, casually drinking your little cup of piss. It's infuriating. And that nugget guy, Jesus Christ, dude. Every time I see it, it's just the antithesis of you as a human being. It's I hate to see.
Yeah, totally, dude.
Just a stoic dick with a fun-loving Rasta nug.
Yeah, it's just hanging out.
Oh, let's see. Oh yeah,
It's like Hannity and Combs, you know?
Puffy Combs. Robbie sent me this funny video. This is of a police interaction with a protester. And Robbie, do you remember what they were protesting in this video before I start playing it?
Yeah, it was a guy who had been shot by cops. He was a mentally ill guy, and I think he was like swinging around like a baseball bat.
Oh, okay.
They killed him.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
well,
shit.
yeah, that's what you got to do. You can't defend yourself against a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Ugh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, okay, so this is a protest of that. And basically what's going to go down here is this cop approaches a protester about a flag. Make sure this audio is not going to destroy us, hopefully. There we go. 9/11.
Go back to the beginning. It was on the walls, right? And you moved it from the walls. Now you put it here. What is the difference
What is the difference? Put it back up on the wall. What is the difference? You're saying, I don't know why are we having a dance party?
So the officer starts playing Taylor Swift on his phone while he is talking to this gentleman here.
Are you playing pop music to drown out the conversation?
No, he doesn't want you recording, so he's playing.
Why? Why do you have to hide?
You can record all you want. I just know it can't be posted on YouTube.
So right there, what a fucking cunt. He says you can record me all you want. I know it. I just know it can't be posted on YouTube. So he thinks by playing a Taylor Swift song in the background of this video, it can't be posted on YouTube, which is false.
It's false, but it's not false.
The fact of the matter is
It probably originally got flagged.
Well, this is the thing. It's not going to get flagged based on the fact that there's a conversation happening in the music is background, conversation is over the music in the foreground. So YouTube is probably not even going to register that song. And if it does, they're not going to take down the video. At the very least, at the very worst, these people wouldn't be able to monetize that particular video. Because we've had it happen to us several times when we've actually played the song without talking and stuff like that. And all they ever do really is just make it to where we can't monetize it, which big deal. I don't want your fucking money, YouTube.
Okay.
They did take down a video one time, but that when I appealed it, they found that to be a mistake on their part. So I'm not, I don't think this cop knows what the fuck he's talking about.
This guy. This is the new hotness right here. Is that the recording is so they can get a copyright screen. That's cute.
I don't understand. If it's completely legal, why would you worry about it being recorded?
You'd only do that if you knew you were being an asshole.
Very right.
You can't put things on this guy just
Is this in Canada?
I don't know. Alameda County.
Wow.
Wait, is that Colorado? I'm sure there's more than one Alameda County. I'm just over here being a goose. Let me see. Yeah, I was gonna say, giving me footage. Wait, Alameda. Oh, it looks like California. Yeah, California.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, but yeah, what a pissy tactic to use, and especially since it's wrong. It's just very ill-informed. But like this right here, last week we showed an example of a good cop. This guy right here, I think, represents a lot of the majority out there on the streets. Like, because rather than just be decent people and let these people protest, this cop is basically hassling them because there's a flag that was moved from a wall to the floor, and they're saying it's a tripping hazard. But if you can see in the background around that sidewalk, the area is coned off. There's no foot traffic aside from police and protesters, and traffic's just moving as usual. Nothing out of the ordinary is taking place. These guys are just being assholes.
Yep.
Yeah, is it a main road or is it just like a side parking area, you're saying?
No, this is I think this is the either courthouse steps or it's at some state building.
Okay.
Yeah, like City Hall or something.
Yeah. Judging
so they got a permit to block a certain area off in City Hall?
I don't know. I can't speak as to why it's cordoned off over there in that area. I'm just, I mean, even if it wasn't, they have the right to do what they're doing. And they're not breaking any laws. As you can see, like this bitch over here is just bringing coffee and drinks and shit. I'm guessing there's a lot of yerba mate amongst those beverages, considering it's a protest. I'm surprised you don't hear any drum circles. But it's one of those things where it's like, it's just, why? Where's the good cop? Why can't we have that other guy step in and be like, yo? Because that's what it's gonna take. It's gonna take another dude with a badge walking up and being like, yo, why you being an asshole?
Can't do that. That wouldn't happen.
Not until that behavior becomes normal. That's the thing, is they have to normal. That's the biggest problem, is they're going to have to normalize that behavior amongst their own ranks, and it's going to be.
If you're on film, then it's suddenly a liability as well.
Yeah.
So you can't even come up to your fellow officer, probably even say that if it's on camera.
I just get tired of seeing these videos where like it's either a duo or a trio or something like that, and one cop starts getting overly emotional and you see the other one or the other two just kind of stand back and make sure like, oh, all right, they're just kind of letting it happen when you can see on their faces they're uncomfortable with the situation, and they know exactly what we know, exactly what Adam's saying, if they step in or something like that, that same asshole cop is gonna run back to the precinct or whatever, and he's gonna snitch him out. He's gonna be like, yo, this cop is all of a sudden gonna be a snitch. And not to mention, very little to nothing's gonna happen to this guy anyway, if anything happens.
Well, if you step in front of a fellow officer on live TV like that, they're all, it's a, you know, they have those thin blue line stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a reason for because they, you know, that's what they believe.
Are you saying the police is a gang? Hey, Bite Size. Bite Size, what's a Todger? He says, show us your Todger. If that's anything other than penis, I'll consider it. Shut up, Rob.
LA Todger.
Shut up, God.
I'm excited to do this. How long have you? Is there an administrative regulation for this right now? Is that procedure? I'm just listening. Is that procedure?
Is that?
And it's procedure to come. This is. Are you getting?
Yes.
Are you getting this right here? This is hilarious. You can have this all you want. Yeah,
There's my badge. Does Sheriff Ahern know about this? Is that what it is? Okay, we'll find out.
I love that he said, this is my badge. He pointed to his name tag. Wow. Adam, we have a request in the chat. Can you show your feet for Harry Boothole, please?
No, I'm certainly not.
Show him your feet, dude. He's been a loyal listener. He fucking gives you some play, which I think is ridiculous. Show your feet.
No.
Quit being an asshole.
No, not showing my feet.
See, you can't bring nothing to the show and then also not show feet. That's ridiculous.
No.
Let Harry Boothole finish if he wants to finish, dude. He's over here holding it in.
No, there's no feet.
He's even compensating. Show him a big toe. One big toe. You've showed a socked foot on this program before, and you won't show this gentleman, this decent, fine gentleman.
Rick, I don't want to. I don't. No.
What, are you wearing shoes in your bedroom?
Yeah.
Are you?
No, I'm not. I'm wearing
okay.
sandals.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's got sandals on, Harry. He's got sandals on.
No.
Adam's a pussy.
No.
Adam's such a pussy.
No.
Come on a comedy show and can't even.
No. What? Do foot pictures? Do foot bits? I'm not doing foot bits. Sorry. Rick,
show us your armpit. Naked or as is? Like, just, you want me to hold my hand or my arm up or something? I don't have the best lighting in here right now. I'll show you an armpit. You want to see an armpit? I don't know why you want to see it, but.
Well, obviously naked. I mean, if someone says they want to see your dick, you don't show them your pants.
Well, some people that are into feet and other anatomy, you know, like some people with foot fetishes, they like socks, or if you're like Adam, you like to watch chicks in sneakers get banged.
What?
Shit like that. When you're laying under a hammock with a big slit in it and you're waiting for that pudding to hit your chest, you like to see some colorful socks on the gal.
Oh, I moved on.
To prevent this from being posted on the internet.
Right.
That's why it's playing it. So there's a copyright strike if it's posted on YouTube. And he's proud of it too.
Yeah. Notice he didn't turn on his own camera.
Is this an administrative?
Is that body cam on?
Sheriff?
That body cam is on.
Sheriff,
Are all of yours on also?
They're all on. Okay,
they're all on.
Let's get there. And again, I'd love to hear because you said you're a sergeant, right? So is this procedure for the Alameda County Sheriff?
Not specifically outlined.
It's not specifically outlined, and so you're taking it upon yourself, Sheriff Shelby, to play this music to drown out.
We have the speaker out here. When we have protests, I'm not protesting, obviously.
All right, whatever.
Is this fucking coffee rebellion, dude?
It really is.
Everyone's got fucking caffeinated drinks. What kind of fucking lame ass shit is this? What comes to the courthouse with fucking coffee?
That's America,
Most
dude.
Iced coffee, by the way.
Protesting's convenient here.
I'm not interested in your fucking protest at that point.
Harry
You don't even have any donuts.
Harry Boothole says Adam peels the skin off of his hot dogs, and Bite Size asks Rabbi, "Does the carpet match the drapes?" I'm curious of that too.
Sort of. Yeah.
Salt and pepper?
Yeah.
Dude, you got to let me get a thumbnail
Chest
of that
hair.
mug.
Yeah.
Let Daddy get a picture
I
of
trim
that.
them down and shave, so it's a lot less down there. A lot more up here, a lot less down there.
I need to shave too.
I would hope so. That would be ridiculous.
Dude, you wouldn't be proud of me, Adam. Hey, what's up, Kyle? How you doing? You wouldn't be proud of me, Adam. I've got a fucking like it looks like a cross between Howard Stern and Johnny Ramone down there. It's like it's getting to the point where like it's starting to kind of grow on the sides and shit.
Oh,
My dick has sideburns.
Ooh, you'd expect
Yeah.
just go, ooh, Robin, rip me off.
Ripping my pubes off. Fucking Howard. How's he still wearing that wig?
Dude, you see, like, he's taken off the whole summer.
Isn't that not a new thing? Hasn't he taken like extreme amounts of time off in the past? And this dude's still he's still got a
I
fucking
think he
job.
works, like 3 days a week or something.
I mean,
and he gets like 100 million.
it's insane. It's insane. I mean, say what you want about the dude, but like, good on him for getting that kind of money and having to do that little amount of work. Because that's the dream.
Kind of the same, like for like Joy Behar.
At this point,
like she's
yeah.
like the equivalent of him.
Wait, what? Why?
She doesn't need to be on television either. She's on The View.
Yeah, she's the
like
the one that keeps
woman Howard
everything
Stern.
okay.
Oh, Meghan McCain's quitting. That's right.
Yeah,
of course she is. Didn't she have that fucking like I'm not going to be talked down to or whatever the? Oh wait, no, I might be thinking of a different
she's
View
on the-
bitch. That's the thing. I shouldn't know this. I
sounds
should
like her.
know as much about the View as I do. I used to watch it as a kid. Did you guys ever watch The View with your mom?
Of course, dude.
Oh, okay. I did too. I was gonna say I can't be the only one.
course,
Like
Richard.
before school, I'd wake up and be watching The View with my mom and whatnot.
Yes.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
Whoopi. Speaking about The View, Whoopi Goldberg claimed that Joe Biden ended apartheid in South Africa.
I will throw up in my fucking lap, dude. Don't lie to me like that. And try to
I'm
make me-
serious. See that? It wasn't on The View. It was on some other show that had other people on there. Like,
Really?
yeah, and she like somebody's like talking and like kind of criticizing things about like I think Joe Biden's past or Democrats' past, and like she like kind of gets upset or something. Obviously, she says, "Well, he helped end apartheid" or some shit like that.
Fuck.
We know that Joe Biden lied about that, saying he got arrested protesting apartheid in South Africa, which was an absolute lie.
Yeah, he probably broke Mandela out of prison too, right? Single-handedly.
Yeah.
He did it old school too. He rode in on a stallion and he placed a stick of dynamite by his jail cell and fucking blew him to freedom.
Well, it's easy to get
asshole.
the guards. He just snuck up on the guards and just said, just whispered in their ears, said, corn pop was a bad dude.
No, he
And they
snuck
like,
up
"Oh."
on him and he was
Yang
like,
twins. What if the Yang twins get released?
God damn it. I was just going to say he snuck up on him and was like, hey, little mama.
Just fucking. Bloop.
You piece of shit. But no, it's, you don't, that's the thing is like, you don't have to sneak into something. All he had to do is like, make his son the CEO or the CFO
Did you
or
do
something.
that joke
What?
earlier? You might have done that joke.
What?
On our chat.
What joke?
That Yin Yang twins whisper thing.
Dude,
did that
we
last
did that
show.
last week.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Uh-oh,
dude,
okay,
what the
sorry.
fuck are you talking about?
Okay. Yeah, it wasn't. It's all like they come together, kind of.
You should take one day off of drinking a week. Oh boy, let's get into some bad news.
Weird news.
Totally new.
Well, I've got some good news and some bad news.
Okay, give me the bad news.
Scorch TV.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
This whole thing fucking sucks. I mean, this is the biggest pile of shit.
All right. So, as we all know, stupid goddamn serial rapist Bill Cosby got out of jail this week.
Alleged, but we
No,
we
not
should've
alleged.
got-
He
we
was
should-
proven
dude,
guilty
we
by a
should've
jury of
won.
his peers.
We should have got Jello for the episode to eat while we were watching it.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm withdrawing my support of the Jello company. I think I have alleged,
to be honest with you.
I allegedly have information proving that they used to put Rohypnol in their Jello pudding cups.
Proofs in the pudding.
Ooh,
How,
I'm not proud of you today.
when was the last time you had Jello?
I don't fucking know.
Robbie.
A long time. I
No one
never
eats
really was a
Jell-O
Jello
anymore.
guy.
Who eats Jello? Children eat Jello. No one eats Jello.
Yeah.
I haven't had Jello in a long time.
I've
Ever
had Jello
since
shots.
What do you mean?
The last time I ever had Jello was it had liquor in it. Jello shots,
Oh,
and that's
okay.
rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's been years ago.
That's probably me too.
I was more into pudding though.
Well, back when Robbie was drinking in 2001, Jello shots were still fashionable. Jesus Christ.
Chased it with a Zima.
Yeah,
Chased it
chasing it with a Zima. He was doing poppers and drinking Zima at Xanadu in 1998.
Tucking his penis.
Tucking that fucking big gray staff right between those betwixt those legs.
That was the best time of my life.
Telling everybody his name's Robbie with an I.
Now I have gout.
Right, Adam, did you just make a Gandalf joke?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
All right, let's get to this story about Bill Cosby being released on a technicality.
Bill Cosby walked free today after the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania overturned his assault conviction, leaving
look at Shep's pretty ass eyes.
Camera captured Cosby returning to his home outside Philadelphia just hours after the ruling came out. The judges pointing to a vast violation of Cosby's due process rights.
Oh, that guy.
So what happened?
What
more than a decade ago.
What a bag of shit.
That guy's cheering.
He's like, we beat it. Oh my God. Look at, dude, it's just once.
How much do you think he spent on his defense?
Oh my God. Millions.
Like probably tens of millions or more.
Easily. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You mean to tell me that a like what amounted to a verbal contract between he and the court, that's what got him off?
Technicality, dude.
Yeah, do you think that would work with you or I? If you or I were being brought up on serial rape charges, we'd be like, oh, but hey, he said this. No writing, no nothing.
Public defender's not going to catch that.
No, dude. No, and even if they did, do you really think they're going to entertain that? If you're not a millionaire and a world famous asshole?
Yeah. Yep. Fucking
milky-eyed, lazy-eyed rapist. And it pisses me off on multiple levels because it's just this was like the first case in the whole Me Too thing, and so many women came out and like shared their stories about this fucking guy, and he's out now after like little to no time in jail. It's like that's real nice. That's really going to encourage a lot of people to come forward and tell their stories.
So think about this. Robert Blake fucking killed his wife.
That's different. That's way different, dude. Who hasn't wanted to kill a spouse? All right.
Robert Blake fucking killed his wife.
So did Pistorius, but he's still an Olympic champ.
I went to get my gun, and I came back out to my car. My wife was shot.
It's like Tenet. He was trying to take the bullet out of her and put it back in the gun.
Yeah. All right. Well, that sounds plausible.
Oh boy, look at this goddamn guy. You can't, like, now that he's a rapist, it's like he was an adorable old man before, but you take the same looks and the same mannerisms and apply rapist to it, and he's just another creep. Just a fucking creep.
Before he was clean, started doing clean stuff like in the 70s, before that, he was very raunchy. He would have jokes about Spanish Fly, like giving Spanish Fly.
Oh, okay. So art was imitating life.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
This was the good father, the wise father. You know, all that shit. That's all a fucking performance. You know, he was just, it was bankable.
Well, you heard the stories. Like he'd make the like openers and stuff watch him eat lunch or like the staff and stuff.
What?
Like, why would they do it? Yeah.
Why? See, that's another problem.
I don't know.
That's another problem. How are people so vapid and so concerned with their own careers that they would just bypass these massive red flags?
Very weird, dude.
Like someone doing shit like that. That's a huge red flag. Psychologically, that dude's a sociopath if he's doing shit like that. That's extreme narcissism.
Like they all get paid off of him, so.
But that's my problem. It's like my whole thing with, like, I have such a huge problem with humans' fascinations with money and stuff like that because it's just so impermanent, and it's in the grand scheme of life, it means nothing. And it's just like, I don't understand. Like you're gonna sit here and put yourself through these grueling moments, you using time that you're never gonna get back, being miserable for somebody else's money, you know, that you get a tiny taste of. It makes no sense to me. I don't understand groveling for the sake of money or fame or power.
Because that's all they got. If they couldn't do that, they couldn't work even a regular job.
I mean,
this is all they have, and they know it.
Yeah. I mean, I understand
no real
that.
talents. You know what I mean?
And I understand that to a point because
They're
I'm
really good yes men, and that's all they can do.
right. And I understand that to a certain extent because personally, I'm one of those people that I don't enjoy working with a lot of other people. I don't enjoy working with the public and stuff like that because I find the public to be vapid assholes, the very people that I'm talking about, and they're so far behind in their development just in what it means to be human that to me it's like talking to an infant or a child, like trying to relate to a child or trying to convey information to a child as an adult. That's how it feels for me interacting with the general public. And it's not because I think I'm any like smarter or better than anyone else. It's just that I see the fucking horse shit, these horse shit hoops that people don't mind jumping through and wasting this time they're never going to get back, all for the betterment of a career or for a little bit more money or something like that, or just some notoriety. I don't get it.
Are you for the general pubic?
No one's saying anything to him. Just let him sit in it.
Say it.
A prosecutor decided not to charge the actor. Cosby then agreed to testify in a civil case, and during that admitted to giving quaaludes to a woman he was pursuing.
Was he? God, that's another thing. The terminology in this case, quaaludes, those haven't been fashionable since like the 80s, I think. Maybe even before that.
Oh,
that became key evidence in the subsequent criminal trial.
Oh, he almost said crip.
Ruling that
Look at his eyes.
Should not have been used.
He was taking his own drugs. That's how he justified it.
Charged, and any future prosecution on these particular charges must be barred. We do not dispute that the remedy is both severe and rare, but it is warranted here, indeed compelled. They say he cannot be retried on these same charges. His attorneys said today he never should have been charged in the first place. Bill Cosby came out of his house with his lawyers today.
Of course there's white women in the picture. Of course there's white women in the picture.
I knew it as soon as I saw them walking up.
He is swarmed with white women. What is this? What is going on here?
Also, the whole
Why
like,
do they have to get the? Why are they meddling?
Why do you think, Adam? Why do you think? Do you think it's because they truly believe that he's innocent, or do you think it's because he's paying them just unimaginable amounts of money?
Look at this creepy white dude off to the left. What
with the camera? Yeah, he's filming in what is that? That's not landscape. It's fucking wait, is he? I don't know.
That's landscape.
Oh,
That's
okay.
landscape.
He's filming in landscape. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He's even filming it properly.
I don't.
He looks like a creep.
I don't know.
Look at his feet. Look at his feet. How is it?
Yeah, I see his feet. I'm looking at him. I can see the same fucking thing that you can see. I'm projecting it to you.
Why are you? How is that even good to stand like that?
You don't know that he's pigeon-toed. He might have to piss. He might have to pee really badly, but he's like, I can't miss the Cosby. Ugh, God. And I hate Cosby's white pants, white shirt, get up. Like, we get it. You're innocent over here trying to wear all white and stuff like that. Like, just get out of here. You're an irrelevant old rapist now. He's going to probably die in this palatial estate of his with his millions and his family and shit like that. Because when you're a man that age, who cares? He probably is like, who gives a shit that the world knows I'm a rapist? I'm a multi-million-dollar man. I've got this crazy, sprawling estate. I've got so many supporters and family members are surrounding me. The dude's probably fine. He doesn't give a shit. And he's a sociopath on top of that. No justice had been sent. And this is what it's just so fucking annoying, dude.
Are those white pants? He's wearing bell bottoms?
It kind of looks like
Don't
that.
They look like they flare out real quick?
A little bit, it does.
Yeah, I guess.
He's back on the dating scene. What do you expect, dude? He's got to try to look good.
Fat Albert got like his stomach stapled to his right?
No, he just gave it to the dude on the right there holding his arm.
That could be Fat Albert on a diet.
That dude's
That's
old.
him. Hey.
You can tell someone knows they're fat when they wear a lot of black because they know it's just very slimming and it hides the gut.
Very slimming.
Oh, speaking of guts, have you guys seen No Sudden Move yet?
What's
that?
It's a
new movie on HBO.
Yeah, it's got Don Cheadle and Benicio del Toro and whatnot.
Hey, you know Don Cheadle's from Denver.
What?
Don Cheadle's from Denver.
Sweet. Anyway,
it's
fucking
just a fun fact. Look it up.
It's not. It wasn't that fun. I didn't have that much fucking fun with it. It interrupted my sentence, and now I'm having to restart. But anyway, speaking of fucking guts, Brendan Fraser's in there of all people. Like he came back to acting, and this dude got big. Like he got real big. He's got a big bowling ball tummy and stuff like that. But I mean, I will say this: out of all the movies I've ever seen Brendan Fraser act in, this one is the best. This one suits his personality, like his character, and like the way that he delivers lines and shit.
Have you seen that one he did with Elizabeth Hurley?
Who hasn't seen that? God.
Yeah. Okay.
That was all right.
Award winning.
Was
Bedazzled.
it?
Is that it?
Yes,
Is that-
Bedazzled. Yeah.
Bedazzled. I've always hated Elizabeth Hurley.
I mean, it was British finest, you know.
Yeah.
That's like, this is what we got, dude. Take it or leave it.
Pap
Put her in some
Smear,
movies.
Pap Smear says, Rick, have you seen the trailer for the new movie Karen? No, I have not.
Yeah.
And Harry Boothole says Monkey Bones deserved an Emmy. Yeah, I agree. Monkey Bone was fun. That's a fun movie. I'm gonna look up.
I've seen that trailer. I've seen the Karen trailer.
Oh, it's real?
It's yeah, it's a real one. It's about a white woman who
I'm sure I can guess what it's about.
Terrorizing. I think she's part of like the KKK or a neo-Nazi. Or I think that's what it is. She's a neo-Nazi.
How?
And it's like her neighbors are black people, and they move in, and like she's like terrorizing them and shit.
What?
And,
I'm not familiar with YouTube's rules on showing trailers, but I'm gonna go for it and see if we can watch this. It looks like this one was posted
That Jordan
a week ago.
What's his name? Or Jordan Peterson or
Jordan
Peele?
Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele.
No, this.
Get Out.
Oh, this is
it's getting marketed. It's getting marketed as like a Get Out type movie, but it's different. I mean, like Get Out was. I see what they're talking about.
This
but
is a
it's not
BET
Get Out.
production.
Oh.
Hold up. Let me.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is.
All right, here we go.
Not familiar with this channel.
Let me full screen it for you fellas at home. Thank you,
bet.
Pap Smear, for the suggestion. All right, here we go. Let's check out the Karen trailer. A film by Coke Daniels. It's a good name to have.
Just gotta give it a chance.
Isn't that a drink? Jack and Coke. Come on.
Yeah, you're right.
Tell me about your new neighbors. They're black.
Oh.
Keeping it down. If you don't comply, I'll tell the manager.
Somebody's taking home security serious.
Hi, I am Karen Drexler. I'm your neighbor. You need to be taking your trash cans off the curb right when the trash is picked up.
Is she nice?
Yeah, she's nice.
Wait a minute. We have a white entitled neighbor named Karen.
Karen, hey, enjoy yourself.
There she is, slaving away in the kitchen.
Oh no! No! Are you serious? Are you fucking
She's also,
serious?
she does comedy on the side. She's a great pun comedian. Maybe she's just working her act out.
Where do I know that chick from? The
They're
chick
neighbors.
who plays Karen.
I don't know.
I think she was in that show Orange is the New Black. I think that's what she was in.
She kind of looks like the bitch from Black Snake Moan too.
No,
No, that's Christina Ricci.
No, I know it's not her, but she reminds me of like a fugglier version of her.
Yeah.
Really? A fugglier version than her?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, at least Christina Ricci's like kind of like.
Was that possible?
Like dirty hot, I guess.
Come on. Yeah, you totally bang it.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
Come on.
That's the
Oh,
worst
I'm not
ass
saying
eating.
I wouldn't. I'm not. Yeah, I understand that. Yes.
Dude, Adam bangs dudes. Of course he'd bang Christina Ricci. Adam's a no bag man.
Across some very suspecting teenagers.
Forehead.
Can you please hurry up? Please, they're very aggressive. Yep.
I left my wallet with my ID.
This is very hyperbolic.
We didn't do anything.
How the
Yeah.
heck did you end up moving to this neighborhood? Next thing you know, we have criminals. You take care of
Wait,
him. And
so
I
she's gonna go to jail, and a transgender woman is gonna rape her in the shower, and she's gonna change her mind about a black transgendered woman is gonna rape her in the shower.
Are you predicting this movie's plot twist?
And yes, and she is going to change her mind on being a racist.
Well, let's find out.
It's the reverse American History X. That's why I'm saying that.
My office has
So
uncovered
Karen-
disturbing information.
Karen
from
becomes
her
caring.
and her brother.
No.
Oh no, her brother's a cop. This is just the weirdest. Who made this and why? I'm surprised to see that BET produced.
It's not a
produced
Jordan
this.
Peele movie?
No, I mean it said the guy's name was Coke something. soft drink Daniels or something like
Logic?
that.
What if it was Logic?
Coke Logic.
Did this as a troll?
Oh no. But
I mean,
yeah,
this is very. It
Pepsi
almost
Bean.
seems like a troll. It seems like a troll.
it does.
Like,
It does.
It's yeah.
If it weren't for the fact that there's absolutely zero comedic undertones and shit like that, I would think this was a joke.
Yeah.
Oh man, Pap Smear, I agree. This is horrible. This is gonna have to be one of those group watches. This is gonna have to be one
I
of
don't
those.
even know if I could watch this movie.
Yes, you can. Yes, you
I
can.
don't know, man.
Dude, if I can sit through The Invisible Man for you, you can sit through this with me. Because you know it's gonna be funny.
It'll be too funny.
I'm just very curious to see if they drop actual N-bombs or if it's all just like beneath the surface racism, shit like that.
No,
Like if it's just sly
keep going.
shit.
Oh.
Did you say keep going?
Yeah.
Oh no, we're gonna get demonetized.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're really going for that.
Well, I'm black. I know, she doesn't like you either. I want to sell that.
Very cliche.
What I do? You can't tell me, huh?
We are living next door to a racist. You went in
All
her
of Rick's
house.
neighbors have that
You're
same
right, you're
soap
right,
dispenser. By the way.
Police procedure back there. What do we have here? Well, you got a hammer. Everything looks like nails.
You people are very angry.
You people?
Shut your mouth.
Why is he wearing a scarf?
Adam, you know why he was wearing that scarf.
Yes, to be over the top.
I agree
That's
with
like an Irish guy wearing a kilt. We're all sitting together.
Right,
this
right.
American who's Irish is wearing a fucking kilt. I'm gonna be like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Dude?
Yo,
Wearing
there-
a kilt. Get the fuck out of here.
There was a dude who is distantly related to my old landlord that I told you guys stories about, who is a genuinely nice man, one of the only genuinely nice men or nice people that I met through this horse's ass that I told you guys about months ago. He wore a kilt all the time because he was from Scottish ancestry, but like his family had been here for a very long time.
Yeah, I don't care if they've been. I don't care if his family's been here for 5 minutes. They get off the plane.
Take that fucking kilt off.
Get the kilt off, dog. It's a different place. I don't have time for this kilt.
There's free ball and Highlanders swinging their big red bags all over the place. No one wants to see that shit.
It's a boxer briefs, some jeans. I don't know. You know,
Harry Boothole
some
says this
Lululemons.
movie needs more Brendan Fraser. I agree. Bite Size says Scottish people wear kilts, Adam, you muppet. And Harry Boothole says again, people that suffer from IBS wear kilts. Taking a shit in a kilt would be not too bad. That's the only practical application I can think of.
Okay.
If you're
That
like
is actually
camping.
a good joke, by the way.
Yeah, if you're
Whoever
camping.
said that was funny. That was very good.
I said it was Harry Boothole. Did you not open the chat on your phone again? You're just not watching the chat?
No, I don't have I don't have it plugged into a charger, so.
Who gives a fuck, Adam?
Well,
God,
I can't have-
just the bare minimum out of everything.
Well, I don't. The battery will die, and I won't be able to see it.
Well, God forbid
I'm
you,
very
you
low.
plug it
Well, it
into
would
a
have been dead by
charger.
now. I wouldn't have seen it. If I would have
anything
started,
like
I wouldn't have
that.
seen it.
Or you could hit the tab button and watch the stream on YouTube and see the chat. There's so many different ways around it.
There's probably some
But
ways.
why
Yeah,
not?
I agree. There's
Why
probably
not?
some ways.
We're talking about
There's some
we're
ways.
talking about the guy that couldn't even be bothered to troubleshoot the easiest way to fix his camera problems he was having. You are a bag of shit, backwards and forwards. Hello, Joseph Fisk. Good to see you, my friend.
I feel like this looks fine.
Harry Boothole says, God forbid the rechargeable battery dies. Yeah, exactly. This is what I'm fucking dealing with. All the time.
I'm saying they would have been dead by now.
Bite Size says, time to replace Adam with Rabbi full time. We're working on it.
Totally agree with that.
I'm gonna give Rabbi a bigger camera frame than Adam.
That's completely fine with me.
Let's play the rest of this clip real quick. It's almost over.
Bad things happen to people that don't comply.
You guys are cunts.
It would have been better if the progressive commercial lady played her.
Oh, Flo?
Holy shit! How cool! I would have watched that. I would definitely watch the movie if she did it.
Would you with Flo?
Oh yeah, why not?
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious? She's the most ass-face looking person ever.
Robbie.
No, don't
Yeah,
Robbie. You
Yeah.
can stand on your own or you can stand on your own sexual prowess.
Thank you.
I call it a bundle.
Look, Robbie bangs indiscriminately. I don't want to hear anything out of him or you,
That's
Adam.
good.
It seems like you'd eat anyone's ass under the sun. It seems like
Not true. Not true.
Fucking Harry Boothole too. He says I would marry Flo.
There we go.
You guys are out of control.
She's got great advice. Maybe you can get a discount.
She's got those fat chipmunk cheeks. Ain't nobody trying to bang Flo.
And homeowners insurance.
Yeah, homos insurance.
Oh, you better be cashing in that
Or
policy,
not.
buddy.
Yeah, I was gonna say I should have known better. I knew that ninja star was coming right back at me when I threw it. All right, let's get back to rapist Cosby here. Now that we've explored the Karen
legend,
movie.
dude, you can't say that.
He was found guilty by jury. His peers. He's a rapist.
Was silent, but later gave an
Adam's a
interview
rapist.
to a radio station.
This is for all the
Look at that guy behind
who
him.
have been
Yeah, he's just as surprised as we are.
wrongfully, regardless.
Hold on, listen to Cosby's voice. Oh, you know, I got out on the rape charge, and then I spilled my pudding on her tits when she was asleep.
Gave an interview to a radio station.
This is for all the people who have been imprisoned wrongfully, regardless of race, color, or creed. Because I met them in there. People who talked about what happened and what they did. And I know there are many liars out there.
His accuser in this case, Andrea Constand, said she is disappointed and hopes it does not discourage other women from coming forward. In 2018, a jury convicted Cosby of 3 counts of aggravated indecent assault against Constand.
Oh my God, dude.
Constand accused him of drugging and sexually assaulting her in his home outside Philadelphia back in 2004. Bill Cosby has denied
what?
What if at the end of that speech, he's like, and Shepard Smith, I hung out with him for a while. He's a pretty cool guy.
We used to hang out a lot back in the 90s.
Just gaslights fucking Shepard Smith. And he's like, oh shit. Cuts out of that.
Oh no, those pretty ass eyes start welling up. Pap Smear says, Rick. Pap Smear says, Rick, that was awesome. Best impersonation ever. Thank you, sir. Double rapes, cocksuckers.
all accusations of wrongdoing and said his contact with Constand was consensual. He served 2 years of his 3 to 10 year sentence. More than
Still not enough
60
for a
women
rapist.
have
3 to 10
accused
years.
of
That suit is
misconduct,
terrible, by the way, too.
Ranging from groping to sexual assault.
God forbid we overlook the fucking suit of a rapist.
Multi-millionaire.
And at the time,
You
the Cosby
think your
conviction
suit
was
would look
widely
better.
considered the first major win for the Me Too movement. David Henderson, now civil rights attorney, former prosecutor, CNBC contributor. David, where does this case go from here, if anywhere?
Well, Shep, I think the basic answer
Shep.
is nowhere. In theory,
They're such
could
good
be
friends.
appealed to the United States Supreme Court because it does involve a federal question as to the law, but the Supreme Court's very unlikely to take this case up because it largely circles around state law. So I think that this is it. Bill Cosby's not going to face prosecution.
It's likely shocking for many in the public to read on social media it was. Were you surprised?
I am surprised because basically the court carved out a new rule, which means that when a prosecutor makes a public statement that he's not going to prosecute an individual, that is equivalent to a deal for immunity. Because if you look at this 79-page
Why would they even
opinion
offer that in the
handed
first
down,
place? You're
they
trying to
say Bill
catch a
Cosby's
rapist.
innocent, and they clarify this prosecutor made a deal under the table, not to
Hey, Chris
prosecute him
Hansen
because he's been
on
sued
the
in
sh-
civil
on the
court.
job.
And this
He's
is
in
an
trouble
example
too.
where two wrongs don't make a
Oh
right.
yeah,
Was
he
there
would
a
have
strong
warrant for
case
his
for
arrest.
Exactly. That's why.
Oh, that's why he said that. Hey, get in this car. We're gonna get the fuck out of Dodge.
David?
Chrissy Hansen.
You know,
We're gonna move to Ireland like Wesley Snipes and evade our taxes.
I don't think there was a strong
Or
case for
kilts.
reversal here, Shep. because
Very
I've
low
never seen a court
conviction
do this
rate on
before.
rapes
And what people
there.
have to understand is it's legal for detectives to lie to suspects.
Look at Cosby looking at the
Prosecutors make
floor,
misrepresentations
looking
on
like a
regular
rapist who just got
basis
caught.
In the context of trying to get convictions,
Drop
I'm
his
not saying
pudding
that's
pop.
always right.
If you've got millions of dollars or you're a good swimmer, you can rape people indiscriminately and not get in trouble.
If you're a good swimmer?
Yeah, you remember that punk ass fucking college kid who was raping that chick behind a dumpster?
Oh yeah, what was his fucking name? Ryan something?
Yeah, we should look him up. People can't be forgetting his
Ryan
name.
Locklear or something, or
No, you're Ryan Lochte's a swimmer, dude. He's like an actual Olympic athlete.
Yeah, he's an Olympic.
oh, I thought he got like fucking. Or I must be
Lochte?
mixing him up with someone else.
No, I don't think so, but
Brock Turner. Brock Turner. That's his name. Fucking
Brock
pussy.
Lesnar. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. You better be fucking careful. I'm not trying to catch an ass whooping for comedy. Let's
gotcha.
look at this goon baby. Let me put this over here for you.
Barack Obama.
What?
Brock Turner.
That's not a good joke.
Colin.
All right, here he is. Look at this bag of shit. God, he just looks like a spoiled rich kid, man. I just would love to just bury my knuckles in his trachea.
You could tell he's a swimmer in this picture. His eyes are bloodshot from the chlorine of a pool, clearly.
It wasn't the fact that he was drunk out of his mind on drugs found raping someone at 2 a.m. behind a dumpster. It's the chlorine in his eyes.
Would say. You know, that's what the lawyers would say.
That's the number one thing.
He's a swimmer.
That's one thing I used to tell tourists all the time, like in Myrtle Beach. If you get caught and you've been smoking weed and stuff like that, let's say you get pulled over and the cops ask you why your eyes are so red, just tell them you've been swimming and you can open your eyes underwater because you're a badass.
Yeah, because it's true, dude. You swim in the fucking ocean.
Yeah.
And like try to do some shit in the ocean, like that's what your eyes might look like.
You'll get here in Myrtle Beach. You'll get swimmer's ear in your eye if you do that. You get foot and mouth disease in your eye.
Yeah.
Oh, a little piece of a syringe hits you right in the cornea. Let's.
To me about the Gulf of Tonkin incident.
Yep.
I didn't mean to touch that, but
well,
Jesse's always welcome whenever.
Jesse, I'm waiting. Go ahead. Yeah.
That happens to me sometimes. Like I'll be reaching for a button and I'll hit something like, "Oh, you idiot!" And then I'm like, "Wait, it's brass tacks. It doesn't fucking matter." Enough with Cosby.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rabbi. You had a poignant.
I was just saying, it's almost 4th of July. We have to talk about Jesse Ventura at least once.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's a great patriot.
It's true. He was a fighter. John Lemon says money or connections equals immunity. Bite Size says that Veronica Vaughn is one piece of ace.
Is one fine piece of ace. Yes, is the correct quote. And then Adam Sandler goes, yeah, he's talking to him, and then
what does it matter how he says it? Why are you correcting people's quotes and shit?
It's one fine piece of ace.
Why can't you just find the humor in something? Why are you so dead inside? Why do you just go out of your way to take the humor out of everything?
I'm just saying, because that's a great bit. Like that clip is really good. Everybody go. Yeah, I know from experience. No, you don't. Well, my friend.
No yelling on the bus.
Bite Size says, "Shut up, Adam." I agree. Let's move on. So the reason I wanted to bring up this Cosby thing is not only because it's major news and it's infuriating, but because this is the slippery slope that it causes. And right here in this article from The Guardian, Ghislaine Maxwell's lawyers cite Cosby case in a bid to have her charges dropped. Who didn't see that coming?
Dude, she's gonna skate out of jail. Go to get in a fucking yellow submarine.
I really did think
away, dude.
I did think that's what was going to happen, but I think a day or so after this, there was an article published saying that a judge ruled again to have her documents and shit unsealed. So I'm hoping that she stays her ass where she's at. But again, how much faith can you really have in a system that allows this type of shit to continue?
I don't know. Maybe she has some kind of knowledge that if she says that in front of a public venue like a court, and that's recorded, that could be a problem.
Right.
So
I just hate it because what a scummy fucking thing to do.
Right. I mean, she's a terrible person.
Yeah, to hop on the piggyback of these horrific incidences and shit like that for your own sake and your own, you're a horrific person. You know you've done horrific things. That's why I can't stand a sociopath. I know that people are born that way or whatever the fuck, but it's I still can't find it in my heart to have empathy for these people because they're just so beyond repair.
Well, I get it. People are Lady Gaga, but Robbie, isn't her dad a Mossad agent or something?
Yeah, he worked for the Mossad.
Robert Maxwell?
Yeah.
We've talked. Why would you ask that? We've talked about that at length before, and
yeah. Well, I mean, we talked about this at length as well. We're just bringing it back up.
We haven't talked about this at length. We haven't talked about this Cosby thing's brand new. What the fuck are you talking about? We've talked about this at length.
Well, the correlation between Cosby and the Maxwell thing, yes.
I don't think we've ever.
I'm also topically wearing a shirt today about this, so.
Yeah, with your Jepstein shirt. That's so 2000 and late.
I mean, Weinstein's going to be released next, probably. That's what Geraldo Rivera hopes.
That's what Adam hopes. You know who Geraldo is.
I know who Geraldo is. Weinstein?
Yeah, Harvey Weinstein. Yeah,
Harvey Weinstein. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's hoping he gets released because he was glad Cosby got released. And now he's hoping Weinstein will.
No, he's hoping Harvey Dent gets released. That's what the big problem is. You can't have Two-Face running around Gotham fucking blowing things up.
Hey, I believe in Harvey Dent.
Everyone does. So right here, it says, lawyer for the disgraced socialite... Oh, you go ahead.
Sorry.
Lawyers for the disgraced socialite Ghislaine Maxwell have asked a judge to throw out her case on sex trafficking charges, citing the recent release from prison of actor Bill Cosby. Cosby, 83, was convicted in 2018 of drugging and assaulting Andrea Constand, a Temple University employee, at his suburban estate in 2004, but he was released when Pennsylvania's highest court overturned his conviction. Okay, all this stuff that we already just learned. Maxwell 59 is charged in relation to allegedly procuring underage girls. Okay, we know all that too. And it says it is not likely that this legal move will work. Yeah, I was gonna say if they really want people to start taking to the streets and fucking shit up, go ahead and start just releasing human traffickers and rapists. Like that's really what we need.
I think they might, because the people that would be upset about this,
Toby Keith.
Exactly. So no one's establishment Democrats aren't going to care about that. Like, yeah, man, whatever.
Well, yeah, they hired a.
What's Biden saying tomorrow? So they don't care. So it's going to look like a very right-wing movement, and they've been cracking down on right-wing extremists. Have you seen Facebook?
Oh fuck! Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah,
Facebook asking you if friends that are. I saw an article about it.
It's
saying that Facebook has these things that apparently pop up.
I've seen them already, dude. I've seen them already. It'll be it can be from any news site that it's basically any news site or any site that Facebook doesn't deem.
Do you have friends you think are extremists? Like, how wacky is that? It's like,
yeah,
you got to rat your friends fucking out. If
Facebook is a law enforcement entity now. It's like
if you have someone with opposing views, because if certain people might get really. Like, oh, I can't stand this person's views. Yeah, that's an extremist in my opinion. But I know someone, but that's what they want now. It's bizarre.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. You're right, and it's not. I mean, we're just allowing ourselves to slip further and further into this weird it's so weird that tech is beginning to merge with politics and law enforcement and all these different.
Yeah, we're already a police state, so why not, expand the police state into your fucking computer?
That's the thing. I mean,
right.
I don't want to start saying
easy access.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. We're not quite there yet. We're still at a place where we can fairly reasonably we can speak our views and shit like that, and not have to worry about repercussions beyond an argument on social media and stuff. It's not like in other countries that will kill you for political dissent and shit like that. We haven't quite made it there, but I mean, if we continue down this road, I feel like it would be even worse than that. It would be like you're a prison. It's like the gilded cage kind of thing. Yeah, we have all these modern amenities that we rent from the government, or that we no one owns a house. We rent everything. You can have televisions if you rent them or have a license for them or something like that. It's sort of kind of like the UK or whatever. But it's we're going to be allowed to have these modern day conveniences, but with this overtone of oppression. And that's something that I'm really afraid of, because I feel like people could get very complacent as they are right now, and no one wants to be outside of their comfort zone. So they're kind of okay with this slow tightening of the grip, or of the noose around our necks, as it were.
Yeah, you keep them occupied. And that's why, certain other countries, it's just normal to rent your whole existence,
right?
Because it's just a few people that own all of these buildings. This was one of the best things about America, was you could buy something here, and
you could have something for yourself,
spot on your own. But if you have these large billion-dollar BlackRock type companies that go and buy up all the real estate way bizarrely over property values. And here's the thing: we're at like a property value high. We're at a peak of property values.
Yeah. And then,
why are they buying at peak and still seeing that as a viable investment?
Right.
That's just a little bit weird.
Well, I mean, all of it.
So
it's like and that's the problem, is like all these problems are so compartmentalized through so many different entities in our society that it's like you can't even jump to one conclusion to fix it all. It would take so much time to backtrack and rework how we go about, like to say real estate in general. Like that's such a massive problem to tackle. Like when you talk about things like cost of living constantly going up and these wages staying the same or decreasing, or certain industries are just kind of shipping all different industries, like tech in particular, offshores or overseas rather. And it's just, I don't know. We just seem to, I don't know. It's even hard to explain. Like I can't even explain it because I don't fully understand the problem.
You could make a law though that says large mergers and acquisition companies can't buy residential property. Like it's not necessary. The residential property should be for a resident,
right?
Not for a company to buy and rent out.
We got rid of a lot of banking regulations and all sorts of regulations during the Reagan, then Bill Clinton era.
Right.
It used to be like regulations for banking, like Glass-Steagall. It had separate regulations for commercial banking and investment banking. And they got rid of that.
They threw it out.
And NAFTA, the free trade agreement that outsourced everybody's jobs and places that still haven't recovered.
What a gift! What a gift that was.
And then you had the Telecommunications Act that was, deregulated all the media companies to, it used to be like 50 major media companies, and now there's only like half a dozen. And that's why
a half a dozen if you're lucky.
Yeah, at most, 6 at most, yeah.
Well, that's the thing, and amongst those remaining, it's all still under the umbrella of a larger corporation that owns them all. I don't know.
Have you seen Keith Olbermann just shilling for the government?
No.
Oh yeah, they're all
Keith Olbermann.
Everyone. Where's the just reporting the news? But now they're just shilling.
Who's Keith Olbermann? Who does he work for?
Yeah, it's just reciting, just being megaphones for the CIA. That's pretty much all it is.
And on side news, Tucker Carlson is getting monitored by the NSA potentially.
Who is Keith Olbermann? Who does he work for?
Well, he used to be a sportscaster on ESPN. Then he got hired by NBC. He had like the successful show on MSNBC. He's pretty much the godfather of all these media pundits. Where it's like you act like you're a liberal, you act like you're progressive, but really you're just promoting war. You're promoting the military-industrial complex. You're going alongside. Like he started out like criticizing Bush and Cheney and the illegal Iraq war and shit, but now he's like, just a loyalist to the Democratic Party and just like Russia's evil. Like he's like, crazy about Russia. Him and like Rachel Maddow and lots of other people.
Gotcha.
Rachel Maddow has a mental complex with the obsession that Russia has some connection. But I feel like it's an act, I don't know, or something. But
that's another thing. You never know what these people truly believe and what's just an act like that. It's like a smoke screen.
They had a court because they got sued. One American News, a really right-wing, news outlet, sued Rachel Maddow because she was saying that they're funded by the Russian government or something. So they sued her. And then her lawyers argued, her audience knows that she's not telling the truth. She knows that she's selling hyperbole. She's more of an entertainment and opinion.
The Alex Jones defense.
Giving you news. And they cited another lawsuit that was brought against Tucker Carlson, where his lawyers cited, said the same argument. Like, hey, it's more of entertainment. He's giving you his opinion and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep.
It's a pretty easy easy defense to have when you have your own show and shit like that. You could always just.
But that's why you watch them.
Right, right.
That's why you should watch them. But people watch them to be hyperbolic. They should be just entertainment because they're pretty entertaining at this point.
Speaking
of
a
disclaimer, though.
Speaking of entertainment, this next story I've got. So this is a high school that was stripped of a basketball championship because at the end of the game or whatever, people started throwing tortillas, I guess, at the other team.
No.
So
like baked, or were they cooked already, or are they just raw tortillas?
Raw tortillas would just be dough, Adam.
No, like the ones you get in the pack. The ones you get in the pack.
Yeah, those are cooked.
Just a yeah, but you still put them on the pan real quick and flip, and get them warm.
We'll toast them up or whatever. Yeah, I feel you.
That's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
Yeah, raw dog tortillas. I'm guessing. I don't know. The camera footage isn't that great. But here, let's check it out.
Breaking news right now from CIF. This is regarding that tortilla throwing incident that happened at Coronado High School during a championship basketball game. This is their release. I want to kind of go into some of the major points here. What they've essentially said is that Coronado now has been stripped of that win. That's point number one. Coronado High School is now on probation for the 2021-2022.
Pedophiles would have read that article and be like, what?
School years.
Yeah, I know, right?
Boys basketball team,
Boys team stripped, and then they were all
basically for the next couple of years.
And then immediately lose wood.
Yeah, all these pedophiles like, oh,
not host postseason contests until.
Wait, that was the incident? Hold on, that was what it is. There's just a small shower of tortillas right there.
Postseason contests until.
If you're not paying attention, you can miss that. I was under the impression people were in the stands like frisbeeing tortillas at the opposing players.
The news crew probably just dropped
people's
it.
faces.
The news crew just probably dropped it in front of their camera to be hyperbolic.
Like that newscast. What was his name? The guy during the initial stages of like our Iraq invasion and whatnot. The guy who was like faking it. He was like pretending that he was in a shootout or a shelling or whatever.
Oh, you're talking about Brian Williams? I think it might have been Afghanistan.
Yeah,
in a helicopter or something.
I thought it was Iraq.
I thought it was Iraq too, because isn't he crouching by a car or some shit? And he's got like soldiers around him.
Oh, he said it was in a helicopter. I thought.
What a fuck
that
boy!
Got shot at or something like.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of a Family Guy bit when Tom Tucker is using the bubble wrap and he's got the whistle and shit like that. I am fucking retarded.
I don't like those sweatpants on that guy. Like they don't. I wouldn't want sweatpants that fit like that.
Wait, these guys?
Yeah, I feel like that's too tight.
Those are jogging pants.
But they're sweatpant material.
No,
so
no.
they're sweatpants.
No, jogging pants are made out of like usually cotton. Like my joggers, those red ones that I wear, they fit like that.
It's made out of not cotton?
Well, yeah, but it's a different, like it's all the way that it's woven and sewed and shit like that. Like sweatpants are thicker and shit, whereas joggers are thin and breathable.
Both sweatpants.
Not at all. Not at all. And
Thin
I'm not gonna.
sweatpants.
No, you can sit up there. You can sit up there in your fucking mountain solitude or whatever, away from society, and have your own beliefs and shit. But they're not gonna infiltrate sane people's beliefs.
Oh, okay.
Fucking he's a pants expert. Can't fucking figure out his camera, but he's a pants expert.
Call in
a tailor.
if you think those are sweatpants, by the way.
Whatever. I've never seen.
Calls them trousers.
I've never seen a man with more ill-fitting clothing than Adam, so I don't want to hear shit about pants and sweatpants and stuff like that.
I have ill-fitting clothes, dude.
The only clothing that Adam fits into the right way is women's clothing.
Yeah. Got nice hips.
Completed. That is completion of a sportsmanship workshop.
Adam's got them childbearing hips.
Cultural sensitivity training. Also completion of game management training for all Coronado High School administrators and athletic directors. So this is a really big break in this story right now. Coronado High School essentially stripped of their championship.
That was definitely the camera guy just dropped him in front of the camera.
Yeah, I might call. I'm having
other tacos, dude.
I might have to call Fugazi on this one, dude, because it was too quick. There was only like a few tortillas. They definitely made it sound way worse than it was. Oh wait, this one says high school basketball coach fired after tortillas thrown at opposing team. All right, let's check this out real quick.
Does that imply he had the tortillas?
That's what I'm saying. Why would you fire?
He was ready to go.
Yeah,
so was this orchestrated by the team?
Audience was like, let me hold that.
Is there someone in the audience just has a bunch of tortillas he can throw at people?
Well, that would imply that it's pre-planned and that like this was the team's idea.
Premeditated.
Premeditated hate crimes.
Drive-by.
High School's head boy.
Oh, look at that haircut. Ugh.
After a
Super Saiyan news bitch.
incident at a CIF
Kinda like a Super
game.
Saiyan
The
like
school
rooster
district voted to
type of.
fire the coach last
Come
night
to snuff
after
the
last
roosters.
weekend's game. At least 2 people threw tortillas at the Orange Glen High School team, which is
Oh, no.
predominantly Latino.
But you can't see who threw. You can't see who threw them. It's the cameraman.
It's you. Oh, it was a guy. It was a guy in the distance. Did you see that?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, on the left.
I didn't see it.
Look at this arc on these tortillas, real quick.
You have to be
Right here. Look at the arc on that.
sensitive to how they believe it looks, and you know,
Go
throwing
back.
this tortilla is, you know.
You want to see it again? Adam's over here admiring his work.
Thing.
You have to be
Look at that.
kind of sensitive
Jump shot.
to how they believe it looks, and you know, throwing this tortilla
was
is, you know, at a
Some guy with tortillas who no one knows. He's a tortilla bandit.
You know, because if I'm a black man, you know, if I was at another school and somebody was throwing stuff that seemed racist.
Oh, that's my bad. That's my bad, Kyle. I need to flip it
okay.
over so that everyone can see. Hold on, I'm gonna play the tortilla arc real quick because I forgot to flip
spears
it
going?
back. Well, I forgot to flip it back for the fellas at home. You can still see it, can't you?
I'm aware. Yeah.
Thing.
You have to be kind of sensitive to how
Yeah,
they
it-
believe it looks, and you know, throwing this tortilla is. you
That
know,
almost
at
looks
a-
like high school me in that video.
It doesn't look good. You
That
kinda
looks
feel
like
the both
you?
perspectives,
The
you
guy
know,
who
from
threw him like from a
I'm a
distance.
black man, you know, if I was at another.
Oh, it was
school,
2 guys. It was these 2 guys in the back there. White as hell too. White as hell. White as dry glue. That's not good. That's not a good look, fellas.
How do you know? They could be Mexican.
They could be.
that seemed racist,
The Gators.
if they were throwing bananas or throwing watermelon.
Agent
Infiltrators.
provocateurs, dude.
You think they're
Probably
juicy? They're
BLM
juicy
that
smoothie
was
in it.
doing that, dude. BLM agents were doing that for sure, dude.
Nah, it was Oath Keepers.
Okay. Bunch of guys wearing "We the People" shirts with AR-15s, like a skull and bones behind it, or whatever the fuck.
Oh, dude, I went to Cabela's today
Mm-hmm.
looking for a thing for my 4-wheeler, and I saw some "We the People" like half, like just regular button-up half sleeves.
He bought
I was
3.
gonna get one for the show, and I chickened out.
Oh no! Come on, man.
For the show. Yeah, I saw it as like a "We the People," just fucking. Yeah, I was like, God damn it.
You should
I
start.
should have got it.
Since you have like a lot of good shirts and stuff, you should start just get like a plastic tote and just have that one thing full of just show shirts. That way you don't have to have any reservations about it. It's like, maybe I don't have the balls to wear it this week, but next week, look out. We the People.
Yeah, but it's like 4th of July, so I wanted to get that. I should have did it. I fucked up.
If you're a real American, you'll just carve it on your chest like a fucking man.
Oh.
You got the stones for that type of shit.
I'll pass on that.
Sure you will. I would too if I were in your position.
So they catch these taco guys?
They didn't catch the tortilla bandits, dude. The flat bandits. It'd be funny if like they were throwing it as a statement to prove that the earth isn't flat. They were like, see, the tortillas would have never arced in that direction or to that degree if we were on a flat surface.
It'd be more funny if they were flat earthers.
Throwing flat tortillas.
They're flat earthers. Like, that was their protest.
They're throwing
They
the...
didn't care they're Mexican.
Yeah.
We're supporting the flat earth movement.
There's just a drawing of Pangea on each one.
Well, Pangea was a real thing, so...
John Lemon says, first they are stripped of the title, then their coach is sacked. What's next? Public whipping of the team. All over the cameraman dropping his lunch, LOL. That was good. That was fucking good. And then, so my last piece of bad news is this fucking awesome person. Even if they're a fan of cycling, I still call them a hero because they fucked up the world's most popular bicycle race. And as you know, on this program, we can't stand bicycles or cyclists, especially in an organized fashion. This to me needs to happen, but maybe with like piano wire or something like that stretched from tree to tree right across the street.
If you're over the age of like 18 and a half,
yeah,
you should not be on a fucking road bike.
On any bike.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like What grown man is riding a bike? There's vehicles.
Dog, let me tell you something.
But then you take it to the next level. This is not even competition. You see people that are dressed like this all over the place.
Right.
I'm gonna shave my legs, get the most expensive bike I can find. Shave your arms probably too.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get a spandex outfit and drive down.
Push my pickle between my legs.
Dangerous road to try to be cool. In my fucking 30s and 40s and 50s.
That's another thing.
They look like they all look like AIDS patients.
Yes, they do. You can see their hearts beating in their chests and shit.
From the 80s, not AIDS patients today. What AIDS?
You could be an AIDS patient. We'd never know.
Right.
The modern advancements of medicine have given us that gift.
An 85-year-old AIDS patient.
Everyone on this show has AIDS.
We do have help. That is true.
That's right.
I just inject the cash into my bloodstream. That's it.
Oh, but speaking of grown people on bikes, dude, today I had a sighting. In my neighborhood, growing up, you always saw certain things that let you know you were living in the place that you're living in. Like if you were like, oh, I saw this today, somebody would be like, oh, well, that's so-and-so for you. Today I'm out on my porch smoking a cigarette, and I see a man who's probably either my age or a little bit older with a bald spot, and he's steering his too small for him trick bike and texting on like a Nokia brick phone, riding down the street, and he had pegs on front and back and shit like that.
It's pretty fucking cool.
Grown man, dude, easily in his 30s. Had one of those Friar John hairline things going on.
Yeah, I don't want to be friends with someone who rides a bike. And they're my same age as me. You come up to me at a party. Oh, I ride my bike. I'm walking away.
If I was being
I
chased,
can have a conversation with you. I'm trying to talk adult stuff.
If I was being chased by a man wielding a machete, and I had the option to get on a bike and get away from him, I would still chance it with my Jordans on and try to run.
Yeah, I mean, who has time for? Come on, dude. What are you riding? What are you really riding a fucking bike for?
To crash? But yeah,
it is not for the exercise. I'll tell you that.
No, but I chose this video because there's slow motion footage of the crash, and then they rewind it and shit.
Don't ride a bike. My suggestion is if you're a male,
yeah,
over the age of 18 and a half, do not ride a bicycle. Get a fucking vehicle. Get a moped at the very least.
Don't get a moped.
Or get one of those electric scooters. I'll respect you more.
How about get a job and save up some money and buy a car?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You could save up and get a job, and then you could buy an electric scooter or walk.
Save up and get a job. Are you buying your jobs? No. Adam's actually broke. He's been doing it wrong the whole time.
Yeah.
All right, let's watch these phonies fall.
They already fell.
Of course they got to. No, they're going to show the footage. Would you just wait 2 fucking seconds?
Oh, I was looking for the arm image.
God damn. But yeah, they show it in slow motion because this fucking awesome person with a sign steps out into the road and clips this idiot. Some guy, everybody was like, oh, I'm such a big Tony Martin fan. I was like, I've never heard of this person. Who the fuck's Tony Martin? And apparently he's the guy who got clipped by this sign. Here it is from the front. Clipped. And that's another thing. If you can't run into a cardboard fucking sign and stay on your bicycle, you're not an athlete. You're not a man.
Oh,
you can't run into.
That was very flimsy cardboard.
Look at that! Look at that! It's like in soccer when they touch each other and they throw themselves to the ground. Yeah, dude, I don't buy that. That's fugazi. He took a dive. This guy took a dive in cycling.
What was his name?
Martin. Tony Martin.
What if that sign said "Live in La Vida"?
Ricky Martin.
And then, Ricky Martin was the guy who actually knocked him off.
She's holding a Free Britney sign. He just clips her.
You're shaming the name. Bah!
Oh, shit,
I think Steve Martin rides bikes.
He is the jerk.
Whatever, dude. He can ride bikes.
That's my point, Robbie. Go ahead.
Just don't give a fuck. Who gives a fuck about what Steve Martin's doing?
He's the jerk. That's why he's riding a bike.
Oh, boy. John Lemon says, oh, I thought we were friends, Adam.
What?
Yeah, let us know what do you ride a bike or are you a cyclist?
Oh, you ride bikes, dude?
I don't know if that's what it's in relation to. That I think
if it's a stationary bike, I get it. That's fine.
Oh, like a
You're
Peloton?
forgiven for that.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna fault somebody for riding a Peloton or something like that. If you can afford it, God bless.
No, by all means.
Yeah.
God bless. God bless.
That's also a status thing too. I think if you can afford a Peloton in one of your rooms, that's a
I
status
think there's
thing.
a monthly payment wrapped into it too.
Oh yeah, there's a subscription for the stupid classes you can take. You know, in the commercials where they're like,
I think you
"All
have
right,
to."
everybody."
Yeah.
It's always this guy too. It's like the fucking like, "Oh, I'm so happy to be here," and let's say a bunch of like buzzwords and things like just really generic motivating things that would only motivate somebody who didn't have an ounce of individuality in them.
Yeah. Well, I'll say this about bikes. I have no problem with mountain bike people. If you want to be on a bike on some trails doing some weird shit,
that's cool. That's fine.
Pedal on.
Yeah.
I have no time for you on the road. Get off the road. We have rights to. No, you don't. Get off the road. I don't have time for you. It's a waste of fucking time to have these people on the road with a fucking little chain on a fucking flimsy gear that weighs fucking 7 pounds at the most.
Yeah, dude.
This whole thing.
Yeah.
Get off the road. Why? I have to have a lane for you. We have lanes for bikes.
Yo.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
My mom called me earlier today, right before the show, and she was on the way to the craft store. And she had to call me because she witnessed something on the freeway here. So we have
the craft store. What?
Craft store, Robert.
Quit
getting
is
cute.
that Michael's?
Talking to your superiors like that. She
Michael's?
was on her way. I don't fucking know. That's not the point of the story. Shut up. She's on the freeway and she's calling me.
It's a Hobby Lobby.
Y'all hang up on both of you. I don't give a fuck. She's on the freeway and she sees a cop pulling somebody over, and as she's passing, it's one of these assholes in their golf carts. This guy, this girl, she was like a younger girl. She was on the fucking freeway where the speed limit's 65 in a golf cart. And my mom said she was yelling at the cop like the cop had done something wrong. In those instances, the cop should be allowed to punch her right in the nose. Just one good fucking clean pop right in the bridge of the nose. Because that's the only way those people are going to learn. Those people can't be reasoned with. Are you kidding me? Like some entitled asshole on the freeway with a fucking golf cart?
This lower middle class family who has saved and spent everything they could to buy this electric golf cart is just trying to have fun, Richard.
Don't be a fucking golf cart bitch apologist. You know what it is.
It's better for the environment, man. Did you see the fucking fire in the fucking
in the
ocean?
Gulf?
I mean,
of course.
Isn't it in the Gulf again?
Environmental friendly.
It's in the Gulf of Tonkin.
Oh, okay. Didn't they lie to us about that?
They lied to me about the Gulf of Tonkin incident.
John Lemon says, I ride a bike pretty much every day. It's easier and more economical in Denmark, at least for where I need to go. The distances are way different in the U.S. compared to there.
And I'm sure, it's a great way to stay in shape. It's not the world I live in America.
You live 1,000 miles away from the closest modern amenity.
And yet I see bicycles.
Yes, where you live riding a bicycle. And I will say this, where Adam lives, it's not smart to be fucking riding bicycles in those serpentining mountain roads, dude. You can just get creamed so easily. I've almost been popped. I've almost been popped like just taking turns there in a fucking car, let alone a bicycle. I couldn't imagine that shit.
There's no shoulders, and
yeah, that freaks me out. Yeah.
And then you see
whenever I drive around like the Appalachian Mountains, which are, smaller.
Robbie, it looks like that. It looks like that up where he is. It's very, very similar to that layout.
That shit freaks me out.
Yeah, dude. And when you pass those turns and you see like little dents and shit in the guardrail where it's already been popped a couple of times, and you're like, if I pop it, I'm the one that's going the fuck over it.
If there is guardrails. There's not guardrails on some of the turns.
Yeah, up where Adam is, some of them there's nothing at all. It's just a drop.
You could just drive off if you wanted to.
Yeah, on the way to Nederland, we were heading towards the campsite, and every single fucking turn on the way to Nederland in Colorado it's like a 500-foot drop. It's insane. It's like and I don't understand why there's no guardrails.
Oh, dude. There's no time for guardrails.
No, it makes no sense. And even if there were guardrails, I still feel like thousands of pounds of metal flying at like 50, 60 miles per hour. It's not, what's it going to do really? Whatever.
Fast and Furious.
Paul Walker, bless up. Ryan Dunn. Dun, dun, dun. So
it's about family.
I had a I was gonna make this guy the Baloney Boy, but I decided to go with another one instead. But like this is our runner-up Baloney Boy, so I don't want to do the theme music quite yet because it is something that like it's something that we view on this show quite often. You know, cringe rappers, people who just cannot rap. My personal favorite is like white rappers that are still trying to make it on SoundCloud and YouTube these days. I feel like those times have passed, but what are you gonna do? Let me read some comments real quick. Kyle says South Carolina, at least where Rick lives, starting to sound like Florida Junior. Yeah, you ain't wrong. He says it sounds like less densely populated here. You basically need a car to get around. Yeah, and public transit is awful compared to Europe. Yeah, that's another big problem here. Here, especially like where I moved, fuck that. I would not take public transit anywhere, dude. You'll be waiting for hours to get to you're going around your ass to get to your elbow. That old adage.
It's underfunded too.
Yeah,
Keep
big time.
cutting funds for it.
Big time. That's why I need to legalize a couple of things, maybe get some of that tax revenue. But if I know this state and I know this city the way that I know it, or the way that I think I know it, we won't see anybody. We won't see a bit of that money.
No.
It's gonna be
Rick,
some.
have you ever heard that song? I want to be ninja.
What?
You've ever heard that song?
What is it?
So it's like I want to be ninja.
No.
I'll try to find it.
How is that what gets you motivated to go find something? Some obscure song that we don't know. He's like, oh, I'll go find it. But here,
Did they talk about high-speed rail or something? What the fuck?
I don't think that comes up.
Let's start watching some of these videos. I wanted to play a couple just because this guy, he's a rapper in quotes, but he's always changing his voice, and it's not good. Like I'm gonna tell you right now, none of this is gonna be good that you guys are about to hear. He's very cringy. Always has different voices and stuff, and fucking goddamn it. And so, and a lot of his songs have these themes of like demonism or like Satanism or like how he's got mental illness. He's trying to be a theme rapper, and he's also trying to like change his voice up in all the songs, like doing different themes. And I noticed that the guy's channel, it looks like it's been up for about 3 years now. And he has, first of all, his name now is Lil Wolf, but it used to be Zeev de Wolf. And halfway through his tenure on YouTube, he decided to rebrand himself as Lil Wolf now. Because as we know, the whole Lil thing isn't played out at all or overused.
I don't know any other rappers with the preface Lil.
No.
Well,
So-
I mean, it's played out a little.
Okay. All right.
So this is, man, this one right here is called Drink My Demon Blood by Lil Wolf. Oh. Look at this guy. Oh my God, he's got a normal voice in this one. Look at those great tattoos.
I feel like nothing else is normal on him.
What a fuckboy.
You will never heal, how's I feel, not so good. Let me rock through the hood, smoking on a good. Maybe you should take a step back, take another step.
What is going on?
You at, gotta go, motherfucker, gonna blow. Oh no, in the middle of the show, in the fire.
He wasn't even.
You know I ain't got no so. Just
His production is horrific. He's got me doing his production for him. All right, so that's it. For that one, like, all of his songs kind of have the same theme where he starts in a certain voice and he just keeps doing that like all the way through, and it's always
Eminem.
What?
Eminem has the same cadence every song he's ever sung.
Let's just go to another video of.
Look it up. Call it if you
Lil
think
Wolf
Eminem
here.
has just a same cadence in every song.
To equate him with this guy is just that's ridiculous.
Very comparable. Thank you.
It's ridiculous. This one is called The Demon Soul, and this was his latest upload from 2 months ago. And this is one where he's really doing the voice. It's always these fucking really basic beats.
Is that Lemmy from Motorhead?
It does sound like him. Dude, I didn't even think about that. You like to gamble? Like, that's exactly what it is.
The Ace of Spades for sure.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I want to know where he lives.
Why is he wearing facial garbs?
Because in his mind, it's probably intimidating. He's probably being tough. To him, this is being tough. Someone that can do this and upload these videos on a platform like YouTube where it can just be seen and discussed as it is right here. This guy, he's not going to do this shit if he thinks he looks like a loser. This guy is probably all in on his gimmick and who he thinks he is. I believe fully that this guy really does think he's like this demonic rapper guy.
I mean, he's behind a sweet turned up tree. I'm assuming that's like a tree that fell over, right?
I think he blew it over, spitting hot fire.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I might need to sign this guy. Listen to that voice.
Dude.
Ugh. Jesus fuck, dude. There are some disappointed parents on this planet. I can only hope that they've since left us and they're
Was that a lilac bush?
I don't know, Adam. I'm not a fucking botanist.
What kind of plant that was that we saw? I don't think it was a lilac, but maybe it was a lilac. I don't know.
Kyle says, "Yo, this makes one political rapper from Canada sound like Rakim. This is truly awful." What tell me what rapper you're talking about in the chat. I want to see if I know who you're talking about. But yeah, this is terrible. What were you saying, Robbie?
You don't want to know what he said.
What'd you say, bud?
I said, was it a true lock?
I will end this fucking show right the fuck now, dude, and go on about my day. You ever here? Oh, the one we played a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible. I know who you're talking about now. One of the Canadian rapper we played a few weeks back, or a couple weeks back.
I did find the I Want to Be Ninja on my phone.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as you have it on your phone.
Literally just YouTube. I Want to Be Ninja song, and it comes up. But
well, cool.
I'm just saying. That's what I was looking up.
That's how it works.
I want to check out one more track from this gentleman. He's got one right here from back when he was still Zeev de Wolf. And this song's called Kill Yourself. You're in Hell. And it's got 1,500 views. One of his videos, wait a second, one of his videos has 9.8 thousand views. I think somebody may have dabbled in buying views at one point or another.
It's a view, baby.
Unless somebody posted his shit on Reddit to make fun of it and it just got hot, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, let's look at some of these higher counts. Just as great as the other ones. It's all the same shit. I don't understand. Like, it's all the same shit. I mean, I'm not.
I mean, that's his thing. Every rapper is all the same shit. Their thing is like, okay, they just do all the same shit. DMX barked, like, yeah, everyone had their thing.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, to a certain extent.
This is his thing, and it stinks.
That's the thing.
No one wants to hear it.
A lot of the only good hip hop artists that are remaining, like, most people haven't heard of, or if they have, it's just through like one or two songs that may have gotten popular or something like that. Like, and that's the thing. It's like really good hip hop, like really good ass shit. Like the mainstream doesn't want that shit anymore because it doesn't fit their narrative of like material excess and bullshit to keep people stupid.
Yeah.
Kyle, I agree. The beat was a little better on that one. Let's check out Kill Yourself real quick before we move on to Baloney Boy.
I gotta turn this AC off. I'm freezing over here, dude. I've been freezing this whole time.
This one's got production. Adam's out here bragging about his AC in a heat wave.
Cold, dude.
Oh, that's edgy.
Oh.
Much better production, I will say. I got to give him that, at least. But there's that same old broken down picnic table. Why are you going to be at the same locations in your videos?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
You think he really cut himself for that blood?
No.
1, 2, 3, bad bitch with me, love skirt, cover me, wanna be my baby, sweet little lady, look in the eyes and make me crazy like a dragon.
Mix your vocals, dog.
Before I breathe fire shit when I'm dead, these clothes will still rap.
Here's the beat. Predictable. I can fuck with this beat though, I will say that. I'm not afraid to say that.
I'm slightly afraid to say that myself.
But, you know, I mean, if he didn't have, like, if this guy...
No, I understand.
He's wearing a blazer with a fucking, like, tank top with flowers on it.
I just hope he's a troll. That's all I hope.
You'd have to hope
the same
so.
outfit he had on the other video, except minus the blazer.
One of the main things that leads me to believe he's not a troll, and this is something that unsuccessful rappers do a lot, especially like SoundCloud rappers, is they rebrand themselves repeatedly to try to get listeners and shit like that, and usually you won't see that from a troll rapper. They usually want to establish that troll name with their brand, you know?
Is that a hat or a do-rag?
It's a flower rag. It matches his shirt. He must have bought that in a set.
Nice.
This guy is just such a goon baby.
Pretty cool guy.
What's he swinging?
I don't know.
Oh, he's a sign spinning guy. This has the potential to be such a good song. Talbert, if you're watching this right now, or if you are at a later date, I know you will be, we need to find out where that beat came from and if we can jack it and just destroy it and repost it. And like, we got to tag this piece of shit. I want to start a YouTube rap beef.
Where's Headbert?
What?
You said Tailbert. Where's Headbert?
Get the fuck off my program. Just go back to bed, dude. You're done. Oh, God. Papsmere says his sister wants her top back. Yeah, he is very effeminately dressed. But what are you
He
gonna
is
do?
not masculinely dressed in the slightest.
Oh, but when are you?
Look at this shirt,
Okay.
dude. Just the shirt screams masculine.
Yeah, it screams something, dude.
Yeah, come on.
Oh boy, the
Heard what I said.
the government's gonna make Adam kill himself. Find him with 4 shots to the back of his head and just hanging from a rafter in his garage. Oh well, good. Hello, Logan. Logan's in the chat. He says I finished my test and I think I did pretty good. Excellent. Hopefully
Good,
you
man.
pass.
I'm glad.
Do I sell more pills?
That's pretty fucking cool. Oh, he's not do that.
Yeah, it's a pill exam.
No, yeah, it's a pill exam, but
He
it's
said
just
it's for work.
it helps him in his work. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's I'm
He
very
works at Shoney's. He sells pills at the bar.
That's really cool.
But yes, congratulations. That's the thing. If you
man.
usually when you feel like you did good on a test, you're straight up, you're good. You're good. Also, John Lemon said he's got exams coming up. Good luck on your exams, John Lemon. I know you're gonna do alright too. Everybody's killing it.
We get a John Lime.
Hopefully, we kill Adam.
Also, that like comes in as a fan.
He makes jokes like that. Makes me want to kill him.
You know, like
Yeah, who wants to be John Lemon and John Limes?
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I like lemons than better. I don't even have limes. Limes are gross.
But that's the thing.
But-
It has to be the opposite of like. So you have John and then Lemon. You need Johnny Lime. You know what I'm saying?
With the
With
syllable.
are those syllables? Yeah, the
syllabic rhythm.
Don't start trying to understand the English language now, all right? You Ukrainian
That's what it is.
failure.
It's-
You Ukrainian flop. Oh man. All right, so this let's do the actual let's do the actual baloney boy.
It's Kurt Russell.
So this week, I know you guys have all seen this in the news, but I can't get enough of it. Our baloney boy is social media influencer Ollie London, who is currently identifying as a non-binary trans ethnic Korean man. Or no, a Korean non-binary, which that's another thing. The whole non-binary thing, how can you identify as a particular ethnicity if you don't see yourself as a person in general, let alone... Or is that how it works? Like, how does non-binary work before I start getting into a whole new realm of ignorance for myself?
Well, it's all euphemisms. It doesn't matter.
All I know is obsession is a young man's game.
It doesn't mean anything.
You sure about
I'm not trying to sound old, but it's like you're gay, you're straight, or whatever. You have this, category of bisexuality, but it's not. Oh, there's gay, straight, bisexuality, fluidity, or whatever.
It's all the flags that we went through. Like, it's just, there's too many. There's too many. Like, weren't there even weird ones for like foot fetishes and shit? Like, why do foot fetish guys have flags?
You shouldn't have a flag if you're into feet.
No, but
Just
look at
be
this guy.
Just be into feet. Do what you want to do.
Can you just look at this guy? Look at that shit, dude. He looks so fucked up. And like, of course people are all up in arms like, dog, you can't be getting surgeries to make your eyes look like that.
I'll tell you this. I'd be curious of his pre-op driving record versus his post-op driving record.
As would I. That's not very sensitive, Adam.
Why? I'm just curious.
I'm curious.
Maybe it really works.
I'm
Maybe
curious.
you can transition it into another race.
I just feel like,
See, transmission. What?
I have met several Asian people that don't have the eyes like that. And obviously there are more that do than don't. But this to me is like, it's a whole new level of insanity, because what's next? Like, can you tattoo your skin all black and start identifying as a black person? Because that's going to really ruffle some feathers. Or what if a black person wants to get a whiteout like Michael Jackson and blame it on some crazy disease? Or what if they stop blaming it on crazy diseases?
Sammy
Sosa skin bleaching like a mug. You can't tell me he wasn't skin bleaching. Come on now.
We should just pull up a side-by-side just as a
Yeah,
joke.
let
We've
me-
done it before, but
Let me find a
that's no
Sammy
accident.
skin bleaching here, because that's a
Do
problem.
Sammy Sosa before and after. It's the first probably picture that comes up.
What's Rachel Dolezal look like now?
Black still? Like, well, that's the thing. She
doing
never
spray
looked.
tan,
She never looked
so-
that black to me. She always looked like kind of just
very like
maybe
mixed.
Latino, something like that.
Yeah. Latino, Haitian mix or something.
Yo, dog, this is fucking
Cal
not.
says, "Nah, that's ignorant.
People are ignorant.
This
That's
is
ignorant.
This is fucked up. Look at this.
Yeah, doo-doo for your souls."
Yo, check out this before and after on Sammy Sosa, dog. You can't like
Damn, is
that's
that for
natural.
real? Is
Yes,
it
that's for
that
real.
bad?
Robbie, how did you not
Damn.
know this?
I haven't.
That is
was
real.
Sosa.
Oh, my man fucked himself up. Come
Look at him.
on, man.
Could you click on to like that one with his red hat on and then his in
This
the
one?
suit? Yeah.
Yeah. That's so bad, man. Come on, why?
That's the same guy.
I
That's the
just
same
don't-
guy right there. Sammy Sosa is just a regular dude in the left side and has these just I don't know. He became a zombie. He
Yeah,
got a
he used
or
to
a
hit him.
vampire. Maybe he's a vampire.
Adam.
And that was his excuse.
Adam, Harry Boothole wants to know what your favorite Korn song is. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
I have a few.
I have none. So
Oh, okay. But dun dun
unfortunately, I
dun
can't
dun
answer
dun.
that question. The answer is 0.
They ride like 3
have
notes
none.
in every song. It's always like the same, like a dun 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 dun, and then you have to hear
I have
about.
a bass player. You have a bass guitar. Cool.
And then you have to hear this fucking guy sing about getting molested and whatnot. Falling away from me, falling away from me. We get it. You're angry. You got touched. A lot of people did. Talk to someone. Quit with your
figure
fucking.
it out. Figure it out, dude.
Anyways,
Yeah,
Sammy Sosa.
To be fair, I just wasn't really into corn. So.
How about as the vegetable? You
He's-
big corn guy, vegetable wise?
He was more into maize.
Oh my God, Robert.
Okay, there was 2 real terrible attempts at corn jokes. I don't approve of either.
We're so finished as a show. I feel like we're gonna have to do the hacky rapper thing and just rebrand the show.
We need to have a Patrice drop. That's when it was on a Chappelle show. Man, you corny.
Yeah.
Yells out.
Pit bull. Whoa! He just barks in that woman's face.
Yeah. For posterity's sake, we should have those. But
Oh man, R.I.P. Patrice. God damn, dude.
This is Patrice, reborn.
All right, so this guy, the Korean guy.
But not what you use. Wow, you really respect his fucking how he feels.
What was he
Call him
gonna?
a Korean
Was he
guy.
gonna come beat me up?
Yeah. Like now he knows karate or taekwondo.
Yeah,
or
just
something.
innately he identifies with. I'll be like, I
He becomes one
identify
of the
as.
best computer programmers.
Oh no! Now you're starting to really just drum up stereotypes, you asshole. Let's listen to his little monologue here. This is a little 6-minute clip of him talking to the camera. Obviously, I'm not gonna make you sit here for 6 minutes and listen to this, but I want you to hear the insanity.
Hey guys, I just want to take this chance to, come out
Yeah,
today.
that sounds about right.
Something that's
Thank
been
you.
like
Thank
on
you.
my mind for a long time, and I've been very
How much would you guys have loved it if he had come on and just been like, oh, and just started doing the fucking voice?
Of course, he's English, dude. He's
Hello.
English.
Careful, Rabbi. You naughty boy.
very confused about how I
Oy vey.
identify. I've been very, very confused, and I've seen a lot of other people online that have come out and been very brave about
That's
it
the hottest
and shared their
British
story
woman
about how they identify, their gender, their
in England,
pronouns, etc.
so.
So, I've taken courage from these incredibly brave people, and it is Pride Month at the moment. So, I thought this was the best time to do it. And add a voice, add strength to the LGBTQ+I community.
Plus I?
So I am going to come out today and say that I've
like
been transitioning.
Is Apple in charge of this
Right.
shit now? Are they branding these movements?
I.
Possibly not.
Oh.
That's
Judging
gotta
by
be
radio
EYE.
silence.
Are you
happy with who I
yeah.
Hmm?
Like are you I don't know how to describe this, what's going on. Like
can't.
an I ally? Are you an I ally? EYE ally?
Maybe it means you as well, like me too. But you can't say
EUE?
me too, like LGBTQ plus I, like plus myself. But he
No,
doesn't.
I
But he
don't
doesn't
think means
identify.
that. I think he means IEYE because he had surgery on his eyes.
You need to find a rope quick.
You don't think so? Are you serious? You really don't believe that's why he added that?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay. All right. I think it was EYE.
I am deep
Adam's a
down,
furry.
for the last 8 years, and I've
That's
I've had like 18 plastic surgeries now.
8.
And I've just had a facelift, a brow lift, a temple lift, an eye surgery, a canthoplasty, and my teeth done as well. Just these are
Of
just part of my
course, you're
transition.
British. That was you didn't have to say you did your teeth as well. We know they look like actual teeth. We know you had your teeth done, British person.
I
Because
know.
teeth.
What are you trying to say? I've seen.
Well,
that's the
that
thing.
sounds like an Australian accent, but
Well, what I'm trying
Hawaii.
to say is that like I've seen more humans with fucked up teeth than not, and I get it that it is an old stereotype for like British people to have fucked up teeth, and for the most part, from what I've seen, they do. But like most people I encounter have kind of fucked up teeth. But then again, I live in the South.
didn't grow up in England.
Oh, did Adam walk away from his desk?
Great teeth, dude.
What did you just walk off to do? I can't see you.
I didn't walk off. I'm right here.
It sounded like you were speaking at a distance.
Oh, I walked to put my teeth in front of the camera to see.
Yeah, he pulled his teeth out and said,
Yeah.
"Here."
Pull my teeth out, dude.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
John Lemon suggests that this gentleman have an IQ lift as well.
That's not gonna happen, unfortunately. We already know this.
Kyle says intersex ? Which is like 20 people in the entire planet. 20 and counting, Kyle. Careful now. Kyle
Right,
also
watch
says
out.
Anti-British comments are welcome. It's 4th of July weekend, mofos.
Yes,
Kyle, you got Kyle in on your saber rattling now?
Wait,
Yeah. You got
we're not talking about the fucking queen.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Well,
Yeah.
Canada's in trouble in that regard, dude. Toppling those statues of the Queen, dude, because all those childrens they found dead behind that mass grave site.
Well,
Y'all fools see that? Maybe we'll
No,
get
I
into
did
that
not
next
see
week.
that.
It's almost 2 hours, and we're gonna finish with this Korean guy.
I mean, yeah, the Queen stinks. It's 4th of July weekend. If you're in America, celebrate it and like laugh at the fact that like a small country whooped this stupid country that had like the sun never set on the British Empire. Well, it did after we won.
Well, we had Mel Gibson. That wasn't fair, dude. When you have Mel Gibson running through the woods, shooting melted down toys into people's chests, what do you expect?
Yeah,
What do you
exactly.
expect? He's got passion money, dude. You're not going to beat passion money. He's the only dude that he named the Jew, and he came right back to the movie industry with his own production company, started hiring these other actors that get in trouble for sex assault and race crimes.
I don't know if he ever hired someone for that, so I can't.
These are all allegations. These are all things I've heard in Minecraft, all right? I don't want to say that these are true or false. I heard all this in the echo chambers of Minecraft. Back to the Korean gentleman.
I'm feeling really good. For the first time in my life, I feel beautiful. You know, I'm looking in the mirror and I love the way I look and feel happy.
We don't.
And I hope people can respect my decision. It's a
we
very
don't.
tough
It looks-
decision to come out this way.
Looks sort of like
I am
a
coming out
Benedict
as
Cumberbatch.
non-binary.
A little
I don't
bit.
feel I
No.
identify as male or female. I just feel like
No,
I'm just in the middle.
It's gonna be like, unfortunately,
and
everyone
my
else
pronouns
thinks
are they,
you're a disaster.
Right.
You have carved your face up, and now you look like a mess.
Yeah, this is mental
No one-
illness. This is like an
This is-
obsession
yeah.
with mental illness and all this other crazy shit.
You've got some problems you got to work out. You can. It obviously didn't. Yeah, this is not the way to do it. No one's gonna take you seriously. No one's gonna be like, this is attractive. So
No.
unfortunately, it's a sad thing by this Englishman, but
He looks like a
I
Bogdanov
get it.
twin. Doesn't
maybe
he?
they get depressed around July 4th comes along and they just get sad about it.
Is that deeply ingrained in their culture? They just all mourn on the
They're
same
just
day.
really upset, you know.
It's always shitty weather all the time.
Yeah, they took a
Yeah,
pecker
the weather
spanking back in the
stinks.
1800s. I'm sorry,
Bad food,
1700s.
worst weather.
Mary fucking Poppins, you know.
We've got warm sandy beaches. Who the
Yeah,
fuck wants
Who the
to see
fuck
him?
wants to see him?
as male or female. I just feel like
Oh, yeah,
I'm
so-
in the decision to come out this way. But I am coming out as non-binary. I don't feel I identify as male or female. I just feel
Here's
like
the thing.
I'm just in the middle.
Hold on, I want to hear that.
And my
Oh.
pronouns are they, them, Korean, Jimin. Because I know a lot of people don't understand me, but I do identify as Korean. And I do look Korean now. I do feel
No, you
Korean.
don't!
I don't identify as British, so please don't refer to me, any media or anyone online, as British, because I identify as Korean. That's just my culture. That's my home country.
No,
That's
it isn't.
exactly how I look now.
Yeah.
And
Totally.
I also identify
What?
as Jimin, that's my Korean
I'm
name.
convinced.
But, not only that,
I'm
I
convinced.
just I know it's a little bit confusing for some people. Nobody's ever come out as Jimin or Korean, but this is something that you guys know if you follow my journey for the last 8 years. I've really struggled with identity issues, with who I am.
Really?
You know,
Whoa.
with who I am.
Whoa.
It's a very tough one. So I've finally had the courage. I've undergone my racial can't think of the word, transitional
Yes,
surgery.
you can't think of the
No,
word.
I've transitioned to a
So
non-binary
doctors take
person.
Hippocratic oaths, right?
Yes. Yes, this is another good
And
point.
the doctor said, yes, this will cause you no harm.
They probably did not say that. I know that they can't say that. They
Well,
have to tell you the
have to
danger.
take a Hippocratic oath.
Yes, you do,
So-
but you also the reason we have things like elective surgeries and surgeons can become elective surgeons or plastic surgeons rather. It's because yes, they take the oath. Yes, they can advise you against surgeries and tell you that it's not in your best interest. But these people with these mental illnesses are going to go ahead with it anyway. And these doctors, once they've told you that information, you've signed all the paperwork you need to sign, they're free and clear of that shit. Not to mention the insane amount of money they pay in legal insurance and shit like that to cover their asses. that's all part of the fucking game. Yeah, that's all part of the game. So like that the person who worked on this dummy, this person's well-being was so far from their thoughts and from their concerns.
True. Yeah.
I mean,
practice is sorry.
The person's claiming this will make me happy.
Were you gonna say female practices, Adam?
What?
Were you gonna say female practices? Is that what you're gonna say before Rabbi jumped in?
I didn't. I just brought up male practices.
I'm pretty sure you were gonna say female practice.
I lied to lie, but I did not say anything about female practices.
I've known you for 8 years of my short life.
It's called gal practice. Gal practice.
Can neither confirm or deny that claim. There are knowns, known unknowns.
Oh shit!
Knowns, Richard. And as the 4th of July spirit, we need to honor Donald Rumsfeld's, career.
Thank you for your service.
Clearly, he was a great human being. You had known unknowns. He said, yes, we needed to go to Iraq. That made sense. It made no sense. There was no whatever weapons of mass destruction.
No knowns had been sent.
Yeah, there was unknown unknowns that weren't sent, known unknowns and that weren't sent and everything. But I gotta piss. It's been great. We've done a great 2 hours.
Go ahead, you took charge. Like as soon as he hears the music, he fizzles out like the floppy is. Anyway, thank you all for joining us for another installment of the Brass Tacks podcast. Please subscribe and like the video if you haven't already. Or don't. I don't give a shit. We'll be back every Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. You can do the conversions for all the rest of it. That's not my job. I'm just here to entertain. If you want to send us any suggestions, or you want us to cover anything that we haven't already, send all those suggestions to therealbrasstacks@gmail.com. Other than that, go follow our social medias, The Real Brass Tacks on Instagram and Brass Tacks Podcast on Facebook. Just in case, I don't really upload on those things much, but whenever we change times or show dates and stuff like that, it helps because we are liable to do that sometimes. But anyway, you fellas got anything to plug?
Yeah. You can follow me at Twitter at Rabbi Red Eye. Free Britney Spears, free Palestine. And today is Julian Assange's 50th birthday. Wish him a happy birthday if he can. He needs it. He's being tortured to death by fucking Western imperialism. And always go fuck your mother for America.
Look,
all right.
I get that. I agree with that for sure. Also, I think Robbie said a couple weeks ago, free Cosby.
Oh, did he? I don't remember that.
I think a lot of what he wishes for is going to come true in the future. So maybe Assange will be free. Yeah. But ultimately, it's nice to be important. It's more important to me. So.
Have a good week, everybody.